Alright, guys, let's do this. Level 52, times 6. Council, paper mission, Granville, testing, Banisher's build. He is my Sonic Blast, Dark Armor, Psionic Mastery, Spirit from the Beyond, looking to reap some souls of some evildoers. Send them screaming back to hell. All right, what do we got here? I've got several things I can open up with. This guy has some options which I like. I've got Mass Hypnosis to sleep. I've got Shockwave to knock down. I've got Siren Song for sleeping. I could just go in there with Oppressive Gloom and Cloak of Fear running and start stunning and fearing people and then start nuking the crap out of them with Dreadful Wail and Psy Shockwave. I've got options, right? I got things I can do. I'm not sure I like my tray setup though. Might move this over here because that's more of an opener. Boom, boom, maybe. Get my trays squared away. That's my heal power, link mines, and I'm running what is it? My flight power here, Mystic Flight. So I like to be flying up and around. I do have some stealth with Cloak of Darkness, so relatively safe right here. There are some guys on the other side though. All right, I'm going to go ahead and link mines, boost up my, oh, I never even mentioned my defenses and stuff like that from the build itself. But I've got, here, I'll pop them open real quick. Combat attributes. I've got a lot of resistance, right? 60% smash, lethal, 50% fire, cold. Negative is 60%, psionic is 70%, so I've got a lot of damage resistance with this guy. That's his main survivable technique aside from the controls. Defenses are only, you know, single digit 10 maybe. Positionals are not anything to write home about. So he's mostly just going to be surviving from damage resistance, but getting those controls on the enemy and the debuffs starting to go. But I'm going to go ahead and click Link Mines. That will boost my defense. Let's see. Defense is going to go up by almost 5%. So not huge, but decent. So let me do that. Turn on my control hybrid. Let's see what we're going to do. Let's just freaking do this. There we go. I took Pyronic for that other stun as well. And they're done. So, I mean, they spent most of their time dazed and confused, right? Look at these guys. They're punch drunk. Bye. It's just brutal. It's devastating. I mean, would you want to stand in the middle of that? Okay, we can do this. Open with a sleep. Plus mag control, right? Let's do this. Ready? Knock them flying. Come back to sleep. Start nuking. By the way, Oppressive Gloom's accuracy's trash. Down he goes. Most of the damage I'm taking is from Oppressive Gloom on myself. So overall, this is fairly safe. And if I feel like I'm getting too much damage, I'd shut it off. Just toggle it down. Probably actually going to do... I'm going to move it towards the outside so it's easier for me to find it. Let me just check something real quick to make sure I'm not... Yeah, so Mass Hypnosis, I put the proc for healing as well. I don't think it should trigger. So it can heal me. And I have the rebirth for healing if I need it. So finish this boss off. Problem with Sonic is these powers a little bit slow animating. And those sound effects can get annoying pretty quickly. So swoop in here, nuke. Swoop in more, nuke. Yeah, Pyronic has the chance to stun as well. I forgot to mention that from the build. So that's another, you know, big old boom boom stunning power I can unleash. I can stun this boss. There we go. There we go. Night time. Alright, endurance hasn't been too terrible. But against, you know, 53s, 54s, I can see that soloing times 8 is gonna drain me pretty quickly. Let's see what we got here. Bunch of guys. Let's do this. Nuke some people. Nuke some more. I like that 1-2-3 combo with the cones. I open them up with the knockback. Then I hit them with Howl. And by the time they stand up, they get hit with Siren's Song. And then by the time that happens, I can knock them down again with Shockwave. Just lather, rinse, repeat those. Let's see if I'll showcase that here. Let's see. Target somebody in the back. Let's get a little bit of Skittle action just in case. Alright, so let's go with the knockback first. Howl. Sleep. Shh, don't wake the babies. Okay, we got an Archon down here. Let's paint him as a target. And we're going to go down here. See if this works. Knockdown, damage, sleep, stun. We're going to unload some more PBOE stuns. Boom. And these guys just come near you and they get stunned. Like that. So there you go. You just go in the middle of a group. Stun, fear, defense to hit the buff, and just start unloading. You can PBAOE the guys that are right next to you, and then you saw me coning anybody at range. So I've got the 1, 2, 3 cones in a row for range guys that are not right around me. Meanwhile, my auras and then my Shockwave and Dreadful Whale are taking care of whatever's standing right next to me. It's a powerful, you know, style where you just park yourself in the middle of a group, be relatively safe, and then just rain screams at everybody that's away from you. And if you need to, you could sleep them again with mass hypnosis if things get too crazy. All right, I'm going to go ahead and 53 times 8, and then we'll see if that makes a difference or not. I suspect that the problem is going to be endurance. Just because you don't have more guys have to worry about, and they're going to have more hit points. So that is where I see the issue. I'm going to go ahead and pause the vid and get this next mission ready. All right, our next mission is locked and loaded. Find these. There they are. Something else I remembered that you can do with this build, which is kind of fun, because I have the Mystic Flight, you also get Translocation, which is a teleport. So what I can do, I have it bound to my letter T on my keyboard, is I can teleport right into a group and then hammer them with these PBAOE stuns. That's another little fun dive bomb attack that you want to do. Which maybe I'll showcase that right here, although it's not the most optimal place to do it, but what the hell, right? Boom. Give me some Skittles, though, just to be on the safe side. So I'm going to teleport in. These guys lined up for some cones. And that's it. Lights out. Don't need that many blues. All right, I think that's a dead end room, so I'm gonna go back there first. The sleep is auto hit, I believe, so. So you see, I'm just kind of swooping into melee with some of the guys, and just lining up the cones with the others. Sworn somebody. What the? Where is he? Oh, shit! I didn't see him over there. Down and out. $54s. What are we gonna do? We're gonna go in there and do this. Purple recipe, I love it. See guys, this is how you get your purples. You don't gotta go out and buy them all. Just play the dang game. This guy. And he's done. All these guys, you know, I want to go in there and take them all on, right? 54s. So that's a ton of 54s. I know what you guys are saying. Just do it. Just go for it. You're in the shoulder. Go for it. All right. Let's try it. All right. I would call it a showcase if I wasn't showing you some shit. Let's eliminate as many of these guys as I can. really need to sit here and melee with these guys if I don't want to. Alright, let's do this. Take less melee damage. Now they're in trouble. And he's done. Anybody else? Oh, another Archon. Look at that. How cute. One thing that sucks is the you don't have the knockback protection. So I do have to do that stupid flip. I just gotta stop healing off of me. There we go. Alright, so, you know, he's a little bit of a slow killer on these bosses, as I've mentioned with my other Sentinels. Against 54s, or just have a lot more hit points, and Sentinels just don't have the big bursty type of damage that a Blaster's going to have. So you got you're trading off that survivability for the raw damage of a Blaster. Another, got 2 Archons. I didn't realize that. See, that stupid flip you have to do is really causing me a problem. Alright, fine. like the knockback. That's the one thing I gotta. Wonder if I can get a KB protection. Dude, somebody's kicking my ass over here. Still don't understand. Some of these vampires, see how they do it? I've said this multiple times. They attack initially and then they just stop after their first cycle of powers or something. All right, there you go. A little bit slow in plotting at times, especially with against the 54s. But he's definitely got a bunch of soft control that keeps him safe. I really had an issue there at the end as far as risk, where I went, below half health. I had those two Archons just plugging me away, and it's mostly because the knockback kept me flipping, and so I couldn't activate powers or attack them back. So even though you're not getting knocked down, that flip costs you a couple seconds. So I don't know if there's some place in my build I can find a knockback enhancement or something, that I can put in here. Maybe something like the Blessing of the Zephyr, you throw it in here to get the knockback protection instead of Mystic Flight's soaring. But then I lose some of my endurance reduction. So I don't know. I'd look around. Maybe there's a place I can squeeze one in that would make sense. All right. That was the solo runs. I'm going to go ahead and try to get some team action going, join a team, start a team, whatever, and run a few missions there so you can see how this build handles teams. I think it's going to be a lot easier. I don't have to do all the damage myself. I don't have to worry about maintaining all my endurance because stuff will be dying faster. I don't think I need to worry too much about dying. I am going to be playing mostly in melee to leverage those stuns and those auras, so I'm not going to be hanging back at all. All right, I'll check you out on the team missions.